In the previous video, I updated the God mod and added 3 angels, Seraphim, Ophanim, and Cherubim. In that video, I asked you guys which character you'd want to see added next, and a lot of comments wanted me to bring Satan into Minecraft. So today, I'm doing just that, bringing in a boss who's incredibly terrifying into Minecraft. Let's get started. In religious texts, Satan is often described as an angelic being who rebelled against God, becoming the leader of the fallen angels and the one who brought sin and evil into the world. The Bible never really describes his appearance, but Christian art has often portrayed him with horns, cloven hooves, hairy legs, a tail, and holding a pitchfork. So basically, there are a bunch of different designs and references for how Satan looks. In this video, I'm going to use a custom version from weapons to skills and animations. First, we're starting with Phase 1 of Satan. You guys can see his size is massive, 10 blocks wide and 20 blocks tall. Phase 1 is huge, and each phase will have its own unique abilities. Starting with the head and the 2 horns growing out like this. He's got a necklace around his neck, 2 legs below, and finally 2 arms on the sides, and of course, fiery wings behind him. The texture looks amazing. Phase 1 of Lucifer has his upper body above the ground while the rest is buried below. This phase is more of an introduction, so he's not that powerful yet. His wings are super large and beautifully designed. The horns are long and detailed. Those are some of the features of Lucifer in this form. In Phase 1, he'll have 3 different attacks along with a summon animation, rising from underground with the horns appearing, first pushing through the ground, then the head slowly rising, followed by the body. He spreads his wings wide and rises completely from the ground. Now let's talk about his attacks. The first attack involves him slamming both hands 3 times, causing massive area damage. The first 2 hits deal 20 damage each, while the third one does 40 and knocks enemies back. Then we have the second attack where he slaps to both sides with his hands dealing 30 damage each hit, pushing enemies away. Finally, the third attack, he opens his mouth and breathes fire on all targets, burning them for 10 damage per second. So those are the 3 main attacks for Satan Phase 1. Now, when he gets defeated, he'll have a death animation like this. He collapses and gets pulled back into the ground and vanishes. Let's see how Phase 1 looks in the actual game. And now, let's get into the horror version of Satan. I've divided it into 2 versions. One is the horror version, and the other is the boss fight version. The boss fight version comes with skills and 3 phases. It can actually be beaten, but in the horror version of Satan, there's absolutely no way to touch him. That version is purely punishment for the players. In this horror version, I'll be punished when my karma drops to 0. That's when Satan is summoned and comes to destroy the player. Let's say my karma hits 0, or I can type the command, Satan is coming. Satan is here! So yeah, here we have Satan. This giant version only appears in the horror mode, not in the boss fight version. In the boss version, he won't be this huge. This version is mostly made to scare players rather than to attack. But either way, even if he does attack, there's no way to survive because Satan is immortal. Every single creature gets sucked into the flames of hell. Let's summon these guys here. All of them get incinerated in the hellfire. No one survives. Let's try summoning him again and see what happens in a new area. This looks like a good spot since there's a peaceful village nearby. Oh wait, 2 villages right next to each other? What a perfect place to summon Satan and punish every living thing around here. Guys, run. Actually, no one's escaping this. There's nothing you can do. All living creatures are dragged in and burned. Yeah, just look at that infernal flame. Everything gets scorched. No one makes it out alive. Villagers are powerless. They can't run. Basically, yeah, there's no way to escape Satan. And that's the horror version of Satan I made in Minecraft. Up next is the boss fight version. From now on in this video, I'm going to review the boss version. It comes with tons of different skills and many phases, and it's actually a pretty fun fight. Time to test Lucifer's first form in Minecraft. There it is, rising from underground, spreading his wings wide. Absolutely massive, and immediately attacking targets. So now I'm going to spawn in some guards to fight him. Everyone attack! Oh man, just one hit and they go flying. Come on, guys. Ow, just a single slap and they're all gone. Breathing fire. Oh my god, nobody survived. That's ridiculous. So yeah, guys, this is Lucifer's Phase 1, super powerful. Now, if I've really managed to defeat Lucifer Phase 1, then it's time to move on to Phase 2 of Lucifer to see what's new. Here, guys, you can see we now have Lucifer's Phase 2, and its size is significantly smaller, so it can attack and get into close combat with the player. This form has 5 different abilities in total. There's also a brand new weapon, a fire sword. Let's check out Lucifer's first ability now. Nothing too special here, but it sets the target on fire and knocks them up into the air. Then we've got the second ability, which is a triple horizontal slash, each hit launching fire forward and knocking back targets. The third ability involves the wings. Lucifer shoots out fire blasts from his wings like fiery projectiles. For the fourth skill, we've got a binding curse, which curses all nearby targets. Everyone within a certain range gets affected by this curse effect, and it limits their ability to move or fight back. Finally, the fifth skill is where things get wild. Lucifer raises the fire sword high and slams it into the ground, causing the earth to shake and split open, revealing lava below and summoning a whole army of demons. It's insanely powerful and super dangerous. Now, what does this demon army look like? I've got a separate model for that. This is the demon. First, the neck and body form, then the head grows from the top. It's really detailed. Then it grows 2 wings, legs, arms, and of course, a trident. It looks amazing. Honestly, just beautiful. And the demon's animation is, there's the flying animation, then the attack with the trident, and when it's defeated, it gets pulled back underground. Jumping back to Lucifer Phase 2, once it gets defeated, it also has the same kind of ending. It sinks back down into the ground. Now let's take a look at Phase 2 in the actual game. So if you're playing normally when you defeat Phase 1, after about 5 seconds, Phase 2 gets summoned in right away. But here it is. We're going straight into Phase 2 like this. This is Lucifer Phase 2. Oh my god, he looks terrifying. Okay, he fires off 3 slashes with the sword, the fire sword. And now there's the fire wings. What's next? He casts the curse, binding everyone nearby. Okay, and finally he raises the sword and slams it into the ground. Oh man, and demons are summoned from the cracks in the earth, and there are just so many of them. Anyone who steps into the cracks will fall into lava. Okay, as you can see, there are a ton of demons. The demon army is massive. Oh my god, this is overwhelming. They just got summoned, and already enemies are getting destroyed. It looks like the demon team might wipe out the entire villager guard team. Let me try summoning some iron golems to make things a little tougher. Let's see how the iron golem army does against the demon army. Yeah, it looks like the iron golems are getting completely wiped out. Not a single one left. We've only taken down less than 1/3 of Satan's health. Phase 2 of Satan is just way too powerful. It's totally ridiculous, and I think there's got to be another way to beat him. But anyway, let's say I somehow managed to defeat him. Then guys, we'll move on to Phase 3. I'll take him down, and then we'll get to Satan's Phase 3. There we go, he's defeated. So now with Phase 3, the final form of Satan, what do we have? I'm gonna upgrade it further to give him 6 wings, just like an angel. Looks pretty amazing, and now he's got 2 swords, 2 blazing fire swords, 1 in each hand. On top of that, he now wears a crown. So this is the final phase, the ultimate strongest form of Satan. And yeah, guys, he looks absolutely epic. Now let's talk about the animations. How does he get summoned in this phase? The summoning is basically the same, but still it looks cool. Yep, looks super badass. For the flying animation, we'll have all 6 wings flapping at once. It looks way too stylish and awesome. So in this final phase of Satan, we've got 4 abilities there. Then the second skill is still mostly based on the earlier phase just brought over, but this time it's upgraded and comes with an additional ability. So now when he slashes, it fires 2 fire slashes at once. But the final ability, this one is really powerful. He lifts both swords and summons a meteor storm from the underworld. Now let's throw him into the game and see how this skill looks. Satan Phase 3. Oh, that crown is massive. Let's see how the Warden army performs. Whoa, okay, they're attacking, bring in more. Oh yeah, those 6 wings. And here's the new ability. Whoa, summoning infernal meteors, and then he cracks the ground again to summon more demons. Oh man, not only does he call down giant exploding meteors from hell, but he also splits open the world to create those hell rifts again. That's what makes it even more challenging. Way too strong, guys. Also, if you're in survival mode, then when Satan enters phase 3, he actually pulls you down into the nether to continue the fight there. Oh my god, I've installed a new mod that expands the nether and makes it much bigger and more intense. Right now, I think the Warden army is the strongest in all of Minecraft, so they might be able to defeat Satan if they have enough time and are summoned in huge numbers. Oh my god, come on. Oh my god, let's see now. I think it's going to be really hard to beat him. Oh, he's already lost 1/3 of his health. Lucifer phase 3 might actually be taken down by the Warden army. The Warden force is massive right now. Wow, I didn't think that could actually happen, but that's just fighting each phase one at a time, guys. Later, I'll try running all 3 phases together and see if it's even possible to beat that. Yeah, we've got all 3 phases of Satan in Minecraft. Now I'm going to try spawning him from phase 1 all the way to the final phase, guys. Let's see if it's even possible to win. All right, this army looks big enough. We're starting with phase 1 of Satan, and he's already gigantic. Okay, let's see if the Warden army can take him down. The health is dropping extremely fast. Phase 1 is about to be defeated. Oh no, now we move into phase 2. 3, 2. Whoa. Phase 2 of Lucifer. Okay, oh man, more skills, more health. Wow. The demon army is launching a full attack. Lucifer's already lost half his health bar. Oh my god, he's down to just 1/3 health. Wow, the health is dropping way too fast. I didn't expect it to go down this quickly. Didn't think the health would drop this insanely fast. Come on, demon army, support the demon lord now, and he's down to just one last bit of health before being wiped out. But it looks like the Warden army is almost gone too. Oh man, but they still can't hold out. And now here comes phase 3, the final form of Satan, with 2 flaming swords. Yeah, so basically this army still can't defeat all 3 phases of Satan. And in the end, Satan still manages to eliminate every enemy out there, but it seems like only in the final phase, when using all his power and abilities, he's finally able to wipe out the massive Warden army. That's Satan in Minecraft, guys, a boss that's unbelievably terrifying and insanely hard to beat. And now let's head to the final part where it's going to be a solo showdown featuring Satan. First, we'll bring in Man from the Fog spawn, a whole bunch of them, make it really crowded, because I'm confident my team is ridiculously strong. Oh, they're all staring at the player. It's terrifying. All right, let's see who's really scared here. Oh, actually, I should have skipped this phase. Phase 1 is just an intro phase. Now we're into phase 2 of Lucifer, and looks like Man from the Fog is way too weak. What? Okay, next we have the Crooked. It's just some weaklings, nothing to worry about. Wendigo, what's this now? Wendigo goes up against the demons, but looks like Wendigo gets defeated instantly. Now we've got the boiled one. There's a ton of them. Whoa, pretty strong, and well, not that strong. And next up is Cartoon Cat. Oh, running won't help. Where do you think you're going? And now they're all wiped out. Next up, Siren Head. This one's serious, guys. This battle is going to be intense. And it's over. Siren Head is gone. What's next? And the real question is, what happens if I summon the God Seraphim? Who would actually win? Let's test it. First up, the God Seraphim. I'm summoning it a bit further away. All the demons are getting pulled in, but Lucifer's not being affected. What the hell? Lucifer is still standing there completely unaffected, untouched. All the demons are being dragged in. Look at that. Oh my god, Lucifer still stands. Satan is completely unaffected, while every other creature, the demons, are getting sucked in. And now we see the massive size of Satan. This size is pretty much on par with Seraphim, looks absolutely gigantic. This is the final phase of Satan going up against Seraphim. Both of them with multiple wings, they look insanely majestic and radiant. Wow. Oh man, and that's Satan in Minecraft. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I'll be coming back with more update videos on this God mod. All right, I'm ending this video here now. Goodbye.